I'm taking the Pirates, too.
Nice. Welcome to the dark side.
Because what do I say? In baseball, hitting wins you games, pitching wins you championships.
Absolutely.
And Edinson Volquez,
unless you're the Yankees,
I'm putting all the pressure on you because you made me flip-flop my pick. It was just simply that simple.
Somewhere in the world, Andrew McCutchen just went, phew, I feel pressure lifted off my shoulders somehow.
Exactly. And see, Pirates fans, I don't do it for me. I do it for you. The last Pirates championship was 1979. Willie Stargell.
See how many hosts can say that?
Not many. What's really going to be funny is watching the Dodgers flame out in the first series.
Oh, I don't see that happening.
Well, Clayton Kershaw will win his game. Don't get me wrong, but I bet you they play the St. Louis Cardinals. They're losing that series.
I don't know.
You heard it here first. The Dodgers' record is absolutely inflated because they played against the NL West.
I still think you're a Dodger hater.
Might be. I'm not going to say that doesn't weigh into it at all. But you know me as well as anybody. I do tend to use logic and facts to back up my psychosis.
When it suits you, Mr. Grieve.
They're 15-4 against Arizona. They're 10-9 against the Giants. 12-7 against the San Diego Padres.
Yes.
That's just the four of them in that division, right? Colorado. They're 13-6 against Colorado. So let me just try to do the math here in my head. Bear with me, folks. You're 28-10, 40-17, 50 and they're 50-26 against the freaking NL West, and they won 90 games. Over 94 games. Over almost half their games came from the NL West.
Yeah.
How do they do against St. Louis? 4-3. They outscored St. Louis 25-14.
You keep shooting yourself in the foot with all your stats.
No, I'm telling you. Here, folks, that's my can't-fail prediction. The LA Dodgers lose that series. Now we got nothing to talk about next week.
Oh, my God, I can't wait. Well, yeah, I mean, there's no other series other than that one.
No. Well, we can't talk. We already know. I just told you who's going to win that series, so there's nothing to talk about.
I can't wait to hear you eat those words.
Series begins October 3rd, so starts on Friday. So by next Monday, we'll have 2 games in.
There you go. Which you can actually tell a lot by 2 games, so.
Yeah. And Dodgers have the first 2 at home, and it looks like it'll be Kershaw versus Wainwright. Whew. What a game.
Yeah, but I will never bet against Kershaw, at least not this season.
Well, no,
that guy's a beast.
He is. Take nothing away from him. You cannot say anything bad about Kershaw.
No.
He owns everybody he runs across. And
the sad part is this is the point in most pitchers' careers when they have the success he has that they move teams and then completely tank.
Well, you know. It's funny. You talk about moving teams or whatever, and we were talking about Derek Jeter and his farewell, and ending it at Yankee Stadium with the walk-off and whatnot. And Mets fans just get pissed off. And you know why? Because if it was David Wright, he'd go 0-for-3 with 2 strikeouts and an error.
Yep, and he'd be playing for the Expos even though they don't exist anymore.
No, he would be ending his career with the Mets. But he would not have that kind of night to say, "Oh, look, there goes our captain." No, it would be like, "Oh, David, just go home. This is just painful. You're killing all of our memories."
I do feel so bad for the Mets, though. I mean, they were put into a no-win situation. How can you be put in the same city with the Yankees? And every single mistake that they make is just going to be amplified.
Well, it's so frustrating because for a time they try to do the same thing that the Yankees do. They spend money on free agents and then magically, they have a tendency to say, "Oh, look, we signed Bobby Bonilla. Let's just stand back and watch him hit 5 home runs a game." It just that kind of stuff doesn't work. And while I was not a fan of Omar Minaya as a whole, he did put the pieces in place to be contenders. I still will never forget Carlos Beltran for taking the series-ending strike 3 call, but in 2006 against the Cardinals. But that's just me. I'll get over it eventually, maybe. But it's one of those things. If you're a Mets fan, there's always next year. And what I like is, because this is all you have when you're a Mets fan, stories of Matt Harvey going up to Terry Collins after the final out was made the other day, and he puts his arm around him and says, "We're going to get it done next year." Mm-hmm. And you just start you start shaking the chair like, "I can't wait. When spring training start?" And then by next June, I'll be drinking heavily again, saying, "What the hell?"
Because you know who you sound like right now. You sound like the fans in the beginning of Major League talking about the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, but I won't be looking at the roster going, "Who are these effing guys?"
That's right. Maybe you should. Maybe that's the key.
The movie is so fantastic.
We need to get a call girl owner of the Mets who's going to trade away all the talent and bring Ricky onto the team.
Forget about the curveball, Ricky. Give him the heater.
The heater.
It is now 34-7. The Kansas City Chiefs leading the New England Patriots. We are at the 11:52 mark of the fourth quarter. Alex Smith, 20 of 26 for 248 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Talk about the resurgence, at least the last couple weeks, of Alex Smith and Eli Manning. First 2 weeks, they looked like they were going to be jokes. And look at what they've done these last couple games. Against solid teams.
Tom Brady, 13 of 21 for 158 yards, a touchdown, a pick, and a fumble lost.
And that is why he is sitting on my bench.
It's so sad.
It really is.
At least Manning, got injured, and the Colts, I think, did the absolute right thing by going to get Andrew Luck and sending Peyton away. But now Peyton, at least Peyton made it to a Super Bowl with his second team.
Mm-hmm.
He got slaughtered.
And I think one of the things is Brady has less mobility than Manning, which it doesn't seem possible. But Brady really, when he drops back, he's going to get plastered. He has zero escapability in any situation. And you see more and more of those fumbles that he lost this game, where he gets surrounded and it's almost like he doesn't know what to do. He's afraid to get hit, and then when he does, he can't hold on to the ball. It's sad. I think it's time to hang him up after this season.
And here it is. SportsCenter just tweeted an infographic of Tom Brady's decline. His passing yards per game, 2012, 2013, 2014, 301 to 271 to 210.7 yards per game this year.
It's like they peaked in that Randy Moss year.
Well,
that was the apex, and then it just plummeted.
And they didn't win a Super Bowl with that. You know what I mean? You had Tom Brady throwing to Randy Moss, who's an athletic freak.
And Wes Welker. And they had Kevin Foxta, who I thought was one of the biggest factors for their championship teams.
Kevin Falk and his mother, Martha.
Oh, my God.
Sorry. Good time to take a break because it's almost time for the NFL Hour with Jim Saranteas.
Martha.
FantasyCreek.com. You're listening to 87 Sports Fans Live on Late Night Sports Radio.